Al Maktoum Challenge. Syed will be one of the last ones to load up in the black cap here for His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And he loads away with Ray Dawson. We're set to run. And away we go in the Al Maktoum Challenge. Fast away, Walk of Stars. Up to his hopeful forward roll here. OShea trying to work him forward here and cross over, and he will get the lead here. Syed second. Gusset will get the box seat here third. Fourth in the 1-1 now was Imperial Emperor in a nice spot under Richie Mullen. Inside the mile they go. Kareeb was fifth from Local Dynasty, who's going to be three back the paint. A length and a half to Kabir Khan. Just a little keen here at the moment. Just got caught up on heels. Back down and running now. Passed on the outside by Generous Tipper. Factor Cheval fall back the rail. He'll be getting plenty of dirt in the face there. Global Hit was next from Dahabi, and out to the end is Clapton. As the field make their way down past the 1200 metre peg, they're 12 or 13 lengths from top to tail, where it's Syed who's up applying pressure to Walk of Stars. Garsed was third in the box seat. 1-1 Imperial Emperor travelling a wrong rail, getting the best of the race. Then came Local Dynasty from Kareeb, who's three back and one out from next in running Generous Tipper. Kazakhstan's runner in Kabir Khan wanting to get out here at the moment. He's hemmed up. Same can be said for Factor Cheval, wanting to go quicker than the field will allow him. 3 lengths back to Dahabi. Global Hit and Clapton's going to have to come past them all. Inside the 650 they travel. Walk of Stars retakes the lead, but it's his stable compatriot in Imperial Emperor who gets within a half length now and is starting to stalk the leader. From Kareeb in third, followed by Local Dynasty. Then came next him running on the outside Generous Tipper, trying to work into the race. Kabir Khan's going to need a monumental effort. Garset's been pulled out of the race. Inside the 350 in the Al Maktoum Challenge, it's Seamar 1 and 2. Walk of Stars finding a little bit more here from Imperial Emperor in second. Kareeb, Factor Cheval making some good inroads in the late stages. Walk of Stars from Imperial Emperor here in the final stages of the race. Walk of Stars still with 2 lengths at bay, and it's back-to-back on-speed wins for Walk of Stars. Bring on the Saudi Cup. 3 lengths on Generous, 3 lengths on Imperial Emperor. Next over was Factor Cheval, followed by Kareeb, Local Dynasty. Then came Clapton, followed by Kabir Khan. He just didn't find too much there in the final stages. First up, Global Hit was next over from Clapton and Syed, along with Dahabi, who was the last one home. Walk of Stars.
Well, who needs Laurel River when you've got Walk of Stars? Walk of Stars, who's just continued this rapid ascent here at Meydan to win and complete a fine 1-2 for trainer Seamar, because stablemate Imperial Emperor, the only pursuer, went closest in second at the line. I am sorry to say that the race was marred by a nasty-looking injury to Garset on the turn for home. And our condolences very much to the connections of that horse, Michael Costa and his team. But it is a race, Angus, that Seamar will reflect on extremely well.
Yeah, he certainly will. He's got 2 wins on the bounce out of this horse, who was pestered early on. He didn't get his own way out in front, but he kept finding, he got to the rail, the place to be on the dirt here, and he's come home in 156.21. Track record's 155.18, so he's just about a second above Mendelssohn's track record. So overall, it's a pretty good final time, and he has seen off his stable companion in good style. Factor Cheval has not run too badly. He's back in third spot, coming from off the pace. That's his style. He's copped a bit of kickback. He's run all right. I don't know whether they'll continue with the dirt project, but that's up to them to try.
Well, they did say 1, 2, 3 will be sticking on the dirt, and
it might be
well beaten in 2, but he has finished in the podium. Yeah,
he's finished off all right, but he's been beaten quite a long way, hasn't he? But Walk of Stars is a revelation, isn't he, in his last couple of starts? Second. He couldn't get his head in front. He looked like he didn't want to get his head in front, but now 1-1 in his last couple of starts. Just letting him get on with it and roll along in front is the thing to do with him. He's a class act, isn't he? Second in the Godolphin Mile World Cup night, you know. He's got some really good form, albeit in defeat.
You know, I'm a big fan of the fan club, I should say. Probably a cast of 1 initially, and might just be a second or third after this. But he has what? I'm asking you this. Is he a now horse for the domestic kind of races like this? Don't get me wrong, top level, Group 1, up against some very good horses indeed. Or can he make his presence felt if they're thinking Saudi, or if they're thinking, of course, back here in early April?
Yeah, I just think he's the sort of horse where you just don't know what's still to come from him. I noticed that when he pulled up and crossed the line, he pricked his ears straight away. It's almost like he's only doing what he has to do, and that was the case when he used to be ridden differently, and come cruising into his races and then not find much. But now they've rolled him along from the front. It's made a big difference to him. And they must have aspirations to go Godolphin Mile or World Cup again with him here at Meydan.
I think when it comes to the second, given his 2 excellent wins here, and when you think of that sizzling time performance he put up when winning here at 7.5 lengths Imperial Emperor back in December, surely the way that he's run and finished suggests the Godolphin Mile is exactly the right race for him.
I think that's what they'll do. They might throw that hat into the ring with
They
Walker
love that
Stars.
race, don't they, the connections?
Yeah, they do. They've got a good record in it, haven't they? So I think that's what they might do with him and go World Cup with Walk of Stars.
Athbar Racing, the winning colours. This horse bred by Godolphin. Gabawi out of a Street Cry mare.
Looked like quite an even gallop, really. They went hard early on to establish a lead, 10.95, 11.65, and then it steadied a bit, 11.73, 11.79, 12.08, 12.33, and then picked up again. So Tanach's, he's got a little bit of a breather into Walk of Stars before going again in the home straight.
I understand Garcid is still being treated on the track on the home bend, or certainly the screens are up. For our great winner of this race last year, Kabir Khan, who has been off since going off a beaten favourite in the Dubai World Cup. His summer was spent in America. He's back to Doug Watson, but that wasn't a 2024-like performance.
No, he's a bit disappointing. I think he was a bit keen early on, wasn't he? And he got some kickback as well. It didn't really work for him tonight, and he didn't finish his race off. So back to the drawing board a little bit with him. They'll be slightly disappointed with that, I think. He's finished in 6th. He was well beaten in the end.
Tiger O'Shea said that he's not necessarily the easiest horse, this one.
I don't think he has been. I think
Imperial Emperor would be a much better behaved or straightforward individual, but it doesn't matter if they go and win like this.
No, he'll be relieved after the defeat of Laurel River that he's got this horse home. And by and large, looking at the sectionals, he's got it right from the front. He soon was gunning for the lead from the gates. And it'll be a popular winner as he comes back in for Bupat. And he's got Tuz to come, Tag, so he will be very hopeful of a double.
He has got Tuz, the sprint sensation, and the first prize of 2.2 million dirham. We're going to come back to that mortgage point once again. Can't be too bad for whatever outstanding finance there is for Tiger O'Shea, as he's been quick to stress as well. So really good result for Zabeel Stables, a 1-2. Walker Stars beating Imperial Emperor, Tiger O'Shea and Richie Mullen, who won our Purebred Arabian event earlier today. This is his only ride in the Thoroughbred division, a good second. So fantastic result for the stables. Walk of Stars it is who wins.